Hey everybody.
Hey guys. Today, you are speaking to two condemned attorneys right now.
Oh boy.
We are currently streaming from Death Row in Karine. They were very kind to, get some Wi-Fi hooked up here so that we could do one more stream before we got executed for the Defense Culpability Act.
Mm-hmm.
So, we just really rather we wouldn't want to be anywhere else than streaming to you guys. So you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Hey, we're playing more Ace Attorney.
Yay!
This is the second day of investigation of the third trial. Let's get going. I'm ready. I'm the right of turnabout. Why not? Oops, I deleted this save.
Temple. Best name.
What do I do now? I can't believe Maya and I were actually found guilty.
Oh yeah. Now we're being accused of a second murder.
Even when we weren't there, remember how stupid this trial was?
Yep.
The trial need not be drawn out any longer. The defense has failed to counter the charge filed by the prosecution. In accordance with the law, I invoke the Defense Culpability Act against the defense. Now then, this court finds the accused Maya Fey and the defense Phoenix Wright.
Chelsea, is it sad that I feel like I've read that line 4 times this playthrough? Ah!
Probably because I think you have. We actually lost a couple times and had to reload.
Oh god.
I like how the thing that saved us from being executed because we were found guilty was being accused of a second murder.
Yeah, I'm a little bit floored by how...
We're like, we find you guilty, but we're not going to execute you yet because we think you killed somebody else
we
as
need
well.
to find you even more guilty. I don't know if there's a...
Are they going to, torture us and then kill us?
They're gonna go to our home and kill our loved ones.
No.
It's one of those, multi-generational punishments.
We just got Trucy off the hook.
We gotta get Trucy to seek asylum in Virginia.
Yeah. Mr. Wright!
Oh, hey, Albie. Albie.
Well, I'll be. I saw the whole trial.
Yeah? Can you believe it either?
It was fucked up. What's going to happen to Mrs. Maya now?
She's gonna die. I don't know how to explain this to you better, kid. I'm worried about that too, to say the least. But right now...
I have one more thing to report, prosecutor somebody. Yes. The stagger. Oh yeah, we found the murder weapon, or what we think is the murder weapon.
Yeah.
Bears the fingerprints of Maya Fey on it. Dun dun dun.
There you go. Guilty.
That's never happened before.
Right now, I need to focus on the next trial.
The murder of Acolyte Zealot, right?
At least the jury is still out on that one. So,
Did we know
so
who
to speak.
Did we know who the victim was last time?
Acolyte Zealot.
Yeah, but did we... I don't think it actually revealed that until now, did it?
Oh, maybe it didn't.
Because I thought... We were under the impression that Acolyte Zealot would end up being the...
Yeah,
murderer.
we thought Aang would be the killer. I mean,
But
I
I
don't
guess-
think he's rolled out.
Yeah, that's true. But I guess apparently he's the new victim.
Boy, oh boy. The two murders are most likely connected. You think
Yeah,
Phoenix?
think Phoenix.
You think that the
Phoenix
murder...
Wright. Ace Attorney.
You think that the... Oh my god. Phoenix, come on. If I can get to the bottom of Acolyte Zealot's murder, it might give me the ammunition I need to overturn Miles' guilty verdict.
Let me help you investigate. I want to assist you in any way I can.
We already have an assistant.
I appreciate it, Albie, but we're talking about a murder.
Yeah, but it's going to be hard for a foreigner to investigate this on his own.
You have a point there. I wish I knew what to do.
Oh, hey, there's our actual assistant.
Our actual assistant, who hates us.
Who hates us?
Isn't that your benevolence?
She looks sad.
She's
Oh.
sad that
What's
we're
wrong,
gonna
new daughter?
die. Princess Rafa?
Oh, it is you again. The dead lawyer walking, guilty of abetting a murderer under the Defense Culpability Act.
Irk. I see she hasn't lost any of her charm. Well, fuck. Dot 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 dot. Why the long face? I thought you'd be glad I was found guilty under the DC Act.
I am in no mood to take joy in your suffering. For I was unable to defeat you, and had to leave the job to others.
Yeah, you're pretty bad.
I failed in my sacred duty as the royal priestess.
Yeah, you sure did. I guess that answers my question.
Have I misunderstood the voice of the Mitomo yet again?
This cannot be.
I wish you stayed there. All I did was defend my client. I can't bear to see her looking so sad like this, though.
It's Phoenix's motherly instincts.
Your benevolence. Your benevolence.
Oh, Barbed Head. I thought you had already begun your journey to the Twilight Realm.
I'm not dead yet.
I am not dead yet.
I still have an investigation to do for tomorrow's trial.
What's this? Do you mean to say you have not given up yet?
That's right.
We are not dead yet.
I'm going to prove Maya's innocent tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then the next day. But certainly no days after that.
But why?
Because we'll die otherwise?
Why do you refuse to give up? I cannot fathom such obstinacy.
We're gonna die if we don't do this.
Investigate all you want. I care not.
You care a lot. You really don't mind? But aren't you worried that a lawyer backed into a corner by the DC Act might do something desperate, like forge evidence?
Don't point that out to her, Phoenix.
Phoenix is trying to get her to come along.
Oh yeah, he needs a companion.
Yeah. And it can't be Albie.
Yeah.
No boys.
What's this?
If left unsupervised, I'd be free to do whatever I wanted, you know.
I already lost my badge once because of forged evidence. It wasn't me, but...
I lost it.
Grr.
Okay. Now to see if she takes the bait.
Yes, I see your point. Barbed Head.
Yes.
I know what happened yesterday.
Well, yeah, you were there.
You perpetrated some sort of fraud or other misdeed while I was not watching.
Yep. You got me.
We gotta let her tag along with her pride intact.
Huh?
That explains why I misunderstood the voice of the High Priest's soul. Yes, of course. That is the only explanation.
Or that you suck.
Yeah, jerk. I was just trying to cheer her up. Now she thinks even less of me.
It's because you suggested you cheated, Phoenix.
I must not allow you to sully our sacred Hall of Justice with your misdeeds ever again.
That's backfired big time.
Therefore, today, I will be monitoring your every move once more. I will not fail to spot your misdeeds this time. The moment I see anything out of the ordinary, I will send you straight to prison.
Okay.
And you, boy, do not throw your lot in with this foreign devil. But your malevolence.
It's okay, Albie. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. But first, I should probably lighten my load a bit.
Get rid of all the unnecessary evidence.
Albie, would you mind holding on to some evidence for me?
Of course not. I'm always glad to help, and I can sell it to other tourists.
Don't. Unnecessary evidence unloaded onto Albie. Trash given to Albie. Thank you, Trash Boy.
May the Holy Mother's blessings be upon you.
Now then. The scene of the crime is the logical place. If I recall correctly, the body was found at the Plaza of Devotion. Do you have any ideas about what we should do, Princess?
That boy has grown far too close to you. He will require re-education if you persist in befriending lawyers.
It's a little...
Are they gonna send him to concentration
I
camp?
was gonna say it's a little totalitarian. Re-education? What exactly does that entail?
We're gonna make him watch the Steel Samurai ripoff.
No. No, you monster. How could you?
First, he must meditate upon Lady Kira for 48 hours in the prayer pose.
How is that re-educated? It sounds more like torture to me. What to do?
Barbed Head, you have an investigation to conduct, do you not? Get on with it.
But I want to talk about stuff. Yes, but why does she always have to be like this?
I am your tsundere daughter.
I forgot.
What? Would you have preferred that tour guide boy tag along instead?
Yeah. Yes. Huh? Oh,
It would appear I have read your mind most accurately.
That smile of hers is downright scary.
So where should we investigate first?
In the Plaza of Devotion.
Did we want to see if we go to the detention center and talk to Maya?
Sure.
She might not be there.
She might be dead already.
No. I guess there's no.
Who are you? Get out of here.
Yeah, she's not here.
Alright. Plaza of Devotion. Looks like the police already finished their investigation. To think someone would be killed here. A place devoted to prayer.
Did somebody just like walk over to him while he was praying and like stab him?
Yeah.
And no one could like help because they were busy praying?
Yeah, they're doing devotion. A body outlined and flowers? Did someone leave them here on memory of the deceased? And there's something different about the prayer flags today.
As the High Priest's disciple, acolyte zealot was utterly devoted to his training. First the high priest, and now his devoted disciple. Maya Fey will pay for this.
As I keep trying to tell you, Maya had nothing to do with any of this.
She was in jail and court during the second murder.
And you can prove this? How?
I just feel like I don't have to. I feel like it's obvious. What do you think I'm doing here? Gathering dirt and dust for the trial? Question mark, explanation point. Bad reading.
You and your smart mouth. This is precisely why you and your lawyerly ilk are so reviled.
Okay. Who do you think this
I
is?
don't know. Oh, do you think it's Emma?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Hey, Mr. Wright.
Yep.
Emma!
It's that detective from your country again.
Eat! It's the princess.
You seem displeased that I am here.
Oh, no. Don't be silly. Mr. Wright, I'm so sorry about what happened to Maya.
What about me? It's not your fault, Emma. You were just doing your job. You know, sending me to my death, your job.
Sorry.
And if I had just done mine, this is somehow my fault.
Mr. Wright.
What? But it's no use crying over spilled milk, which is what my life is worth. Would you mind telling me what you know about the murder?
The new murder?
It's do or die in court tomorrow, and I mean that literally.
You're so funny.
I know.
Gladly. I'll help in any way I can.
Remember, I have my eyes on the both of you, so to see to it that you commit no misdeeds.
Of course not. You're talking to a professional here.
Yeah, and Emma's here too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Emma's thing.
Yeah, me too. Let's see. How about starting with an overview of what happened, and how it can possibly be Maya's fault?
Sure. The victim is Pare Zalot. It's a great name. All the names in this game are gold. He was a high priest disciple.
What are you doing?
I'm playing Angry Birds.
Stop! This is a murder investigation.
I can multitask. His body was discovered around noon today. Right after the right wrapped up.
So during the High Priest's murder trial.
That's right. Apparently, he'd been here praying since the day before the rite even started. Talk about serious devotion.
Yeah, I barely lasted a few minutes.
Before your back went out.
This is a picture of Mr. Zalot's body. Isn't it cool?
The dagger in his upper back looks like it would have been particularly painful.
So someone literally just walked over and stabbed him while
Yep.
everyone was praying.
Someone murked Dang before the trial. And I was gonna stop the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
Phoenix is.
Phoenix is the new avatar.
Phoenix is gonna sue the Fire Nation.
I'd play that game.
Yeah, I would too. What's the tattoo on the back of his neck? Like, peach-shaped.
Everyone started leaving when the prayers were finally done. But the victim remained bent over in prayer. So, when they went to check on him, he was dead.
They discovered he was dead, right?
No one else noticed the knife sticking out of him?
Nah, that came after.
Yes, the estimated time of death is May 9th, sometime between
Oh, so he was just laying there dead the whole time?
This is bullshit.
The start of the rite and the discovery of the High Priest's body.
Can't be more accurate than that, Emma.
This is bullshit. He had a knife in the back of his... We checked him.
Wouldn't people notice the bleeding?
Wouldn't
There'd be
peop-
like a puddle of blood around him, slowly growing.
Wouldn't the police and me and everyone have noticed the knife in
Yeah.
his back?
Yeah, when we were investigating.
So I'm really upset with how this is turning out.
Also, it's annoying in Ace Attorney when sometimes like the autopsy is super, like, oh, they died exactly at this time.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, oh, sometime between like this day and that day. And it's like, why don't we know a more specific time?
The autopsy says they are dead.
Yeah.
In other words, we believe the crime took place during the purification rite. And the murder weapon was the same ceremonial dagger that killed the High Priest.
Daggle.
Daggle.
That's adorable.
The prosecution believes Maya came down the stairs after killing the High Priest. And then stabbed Mr. Zealot with the same dagger. Just walked over and stabbed him for no reason.
Circumstantial evidence does point to Maya, but what about the cause of death?
He was stabbed with a dagger.
He apparently died instantly from the dagger that was left thrust into his upper back. Here's an autopsy report.
Okay.
Estimated time of death, you say? How can you know such a thing?
Science.
I want to know. Well, Barbed Head, out with it.
Well, you just gotta cut a person in half and count their rings.
Oh, so the Princess of the Spirit Medium Kingdom is interested in forensic science?
I have no interest in science, forensic or otherwise.
Great. This country's going places.
Nevertheless, I will someday be queen. As such, it would be wise to know what silly things the common folk believe in.
Okay.
There's nothing silly about it.
I dust fingerprints everywhere, and I spray stuff with luminol. It's not funny.
It's real hard science.
I'll have you know, even Prosecutor Sadamani holds forensics in high regard.
Does he? Perhaps I should not underestimate the power of science.
Never underestimate.
I want
the
her.
power of
I want her
science.
to like chat with Emma and become a science nerd.
Yeah.
Still, I suppose it is nothing much compared to the divination seance.
Magic
Wait.
versus science.
Science versus seance.
She really doesn't have an adorable bone in her body.
Nope.
She's tsundere.
Emma, I think she's actually interested.
She's just too tsundere to admit it.
Would you mind explaining to her?
I guess I have to now. Okay, there are many ways to estimate the time of death. But the most well-known method uses the change in body temperature.
Interesting.
Body temperature drops at a high rate from the moment a person dies. That means we can tell how long a person's been dead by measuring their temperature.
I see. That was quite enlightening. Barbed Head, present your forehead now. I'm not dead yet.
I swear to God, if you touch my forehead,
Also, not Apollo.
I will spray you with the luminol. What? Why?
You feel just a little over 95 degrees.
How can you tell?
It's a bad princess. No! Stop it.
It seems you're not dead yet.
We already told you that.
Of course I'm not.
It was but a jest. I'm hilarious. After all, you're still the dead lawyer walking.
I'm here every night.
I fail to see the humor in any of this.
I'm here all week, folks.
Try the fish. Were there any witnesses? With so many people here at the plaza, you'd think somebody would have seen something.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But we haven't found a single witness.
How is that even possible?
Because everyone was bent over, utterly devoted to prayer, naturally.
Rafa, we were here. We moused our cursor over that guy. How did we miss it? Oh, right. The back-shattering pose that nearly killed me. Okay, so how likely do you think it is that, like, the monk was killed very recently, and then someone just, like, blew on him like a hot soup until he got real cold?
Foolproof.
Objection. My case is airtight. Still, you'd think somebody would have noticed something.
Like a dagger sticking out of him.
I thought so too, but with the monk's scarf he had on, no one could see the dagger in his upper back.
Oh,
Bullshit.
but what about the blood? I mean, I guess you don't bleed that much unless you pull the dagger out, but you still bleed some.
Yeah.
Plus, everyone was so absorbed in prayer, they didn't see or hear anything.
Did they smell anything? Like a dead body?
I guess he wouldn't decompose that quickly, especially when it's cold.
Yeah. Plus, I guess they probably had, like, ceremonial incense or something.
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
What you choose to believe is your choice, but the fact remains there were no witnesses.
Rafe, are you telling me to believe it?
Believe it.
God damn it.
Also, you know there were witnesses, because we're gonna have witness testimony.
Yeah.
However, there is one piece of irrefutable evidence. The dagger.
Oh, Rafa, you poor naive child.
She's never played Ace Attorney.
You gonna tell me because your fingerprints are on it, it's irrefutable?
See, my first Ace Attorney rodeo.
Sadly, yes.
Emma, we got like
This is not your first Ace Attorney.
we got
Emma.
your sister out of jail.
You worked with Apollo in the 4th game.
Ugh.
Phoenix, you know you can do this. Okay, we're gonna talk more about the murder weapon after a quick break.
Okay.